What's up, guys? ArtistVersion1 here, and welcome back to another edition of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. And of course, you can't have the three-way dance unless there's three of us. So joining me as always is Shelby, aka Shubs.
Red light.
Green light. And joining me as always is Heartache to Heartache. He stands, Nick.
I gotta think about that for a minute.
Heartache to Heartache. He stands. No one can tell us we're wrong.
Love is a battlefield.
There you go.
What's up, everybody?
It's like a new game we
so
play
excited.
now. Like, what 80s reference do I make that Nick can get now?
He gets so excited
man,
every
I
time he
did
gets
something from the 70s like the other day. I had somebody message me being like, hey, I know this song, and it basically goes like this. Do you know what it is? I'm like, you need to give me more than that. And they sent me a voice clip. And I'm like, and they're like, oh, well, it's instrumental. I'm like, okay. I actually found it, though, somehow. But, yeah, no, I got really excited about it.
Been great if it was something obscure like Disco Duck and he had no idea.
Yep. Yeah. I love Disco Duck.
All right, so let's get into it here. We got a show for you tonight here. We're going to talk about some news here. We got the top 50 oh my God moments of ECW, which, like I told Shelby before we started recording here, Nick, the whole idea was for y'all to go into it blind, not for y'all to seek out the list. But yeah, whatever, it's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever, you do what you want. Yeah, whatever, fine. But we're gonna do that. Plus, we're gonna play our games that came from eBay. 3-word dance. No sports are listed this week because I think that list is gonna take up some time. And of course, we're gonna take some questions here. Vintage pick of the week, and plus, if I remember it, tiny little news segment here if I remember it. So let's get right into the news here. A small one here to kick us off here, and that is usually WWE is notorious for name changes. Or I wouldn't say usually, they're notorious for name changes. I mean, we went from Alexander Rusev to Rusev, we went from Big E Langston to Big E, but for
Adrian Neville to Neville.
But now we got a rare one. They actually added names to a name. This Monday night, there was a vignette for the former Veer.
Oh, yeah.
Now he is Veer Mahan. So you think having two names is going to get him someplace?
Hell yeah.
I think
name.
that's probably what the goal is, but it wasn't very long ago he was with Mahal and Big Shank, and then before that he was part of Indus Sher in NXT with Malcolm Bivens as his manager, so it presumably can't talk. So why give him a last name?
Just make him feckless.
I mainly just put it on here because I was just stunned at the fact that they added a name for a change.
Yeah,
Usually
it's
they're
kind of rare.
subtracting names.
Yeah, or
they need to give T-Bar his Dijakovic name back.
T-Bar Dijakovic.
No. Fuck. Now that you've said that, they're gonna do it too. Why? T-Bar Dijakovic coming soon. Yeah, good.
Oh
Good.
my God.
Dija keep T-Bar go. Oh my God. Never mind.
That's a long name there.
Yeah.
T-Bar Dijakovic. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a long one there. Put that on a t-shirt.
Fuck it.
You have the T-Bar Dijakovic oh my God t-shirt? You have that one? I'll take two. And speaking of Monday Night Raw, there's a little bit of news coming from quote unquote Raw superstar Gable Steveson. Looks like there are no immediate plans for him to do anything on Raw.
So
Yay for Vince trying to make the news. Fucking jackass.
So what the fuck was the point of even drafting him?
Yeah.
To make the news. That was it. To make the news. To pop a rating. To get people talking about his shitty company.
I think having people talking just by having him there would have been enough. I don't think they really needed to draft him to Raw.
I'm just
He was
gonna,
already signed.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I think WWE is more the lollipop guild than AEW is at this point.
Well, that's debatable for sure.
They had Chucky on an NXT.
Hey, to be fair, WWE used Chucky better than WCW did.
Okay, but WWE owned WCW now, so they've had how many years to try and figure out how they could do it right? 20 years since they bought them. It was 96 when they had them, so
I still like how they used them. I thought
so
it was
27 years. Well, something like that. They have had to try and correct that angle, and the only fuck up was that Rex Steiner's kid is not named Rex Steiner, but Braun Breaker, the fucking idiots. Oh.
Got that all out there? You good?
I think so.
Right.
Yeah, sorry.
I think so.
And just an interesting note news here. I pointed this out in our little group chat, but I forgot to bring it up here. The TBS Championship Tournament is going on right now in AEW. And before this recording, they were only 2 matches deep into it. And those 2 matches totaled about 19 minutes and 40 seconds of TV time. 2 matches. Whereas the entire Queen of the Ring totaled 19 minutes and 30 seconds.
Speaking of Queen of the Ring, Dewdrop has actually said in interviews like the matches could have been longer.
No.
Serena Deeb versus Hikaru Shida in the TBS tournament was fucking awesome, by the way. From last week, I think it was last week's Dynamite. That was fucking good. But like, it just goes to show that where WWE is at, they still don't give a fuck about women's wrestling now that Triple H has less control of NXT.
I wouldn't have thought anything about the times of the matches if they wouldn't have brought up that factoid, though.
No.
No, yeah, you're probably right.
Did we notice the matches were short? Yeah, but if you bring up like one tournament going on, 2 matches total the entire time of the whole tournament, there's something wrong there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll do this one next. SmackDown announcer Greg Hamilton released from WWE. Released on Friday. Which
He was
that kind of
okay.
sucks. Because I like Greg Hamilton.
He was okay.
I liked him over
Well,
Mike
I haven't
Rome.
said this in a while, but your opinion is wrong.
I liked him over
There's
Mike
no Howard
Rome.
Finkel.
Well, nobody's
Hey.
Howard fucking Finkel.
Nobody's Howard Finkel.
It's true.
I think this is the perfect opportunity for WWE, though, to bring back Mr. Chimmel.
No, dear God, no.
Why not, though? I miss Tony Chimmel.
Yeah, me too. Rated R.
Superstar.
It's so
go old
ridiculous.
Let's go old school. Let's bring back Gary Michael Capetta.
Isn't he dead?
Hey,
No?
I know he's not. An announcer or a ring announcer rather. But what about Ian Riccaboni?
Who?
Ian Riccaboni.
Like from ROH?
Who?
Yeah, man. The fucking.
Well, that's assuming that ROH isn't going to be back, which I don't think they will.
Yeah,
If the
we'll
tape
get to that.
library-
We'll get to
Okay.
that. We'll get to that. All right. Next up here is Charlotte Flair. Apparently has some backstage heat going, and the rumor innuendo is that she's purposely doing it to get herself fired.
Is that right, Conrad?
I can see it. I could see it if for the fact that they're going to try and create a little Flair family dynasty in AEW to go against the Rhodes family dynasty, because Tony's going to get a hard on for it.
They're not
Arn
going to get
can
wrecked
be
for
the-
now, though.
Tony
They're
doesn't
not going
give a
to touch
shit.
it. I think he does. I
That
think he's
match
super
would
smart when it comes to that.
be Andrade and Charlotte versus Cody and Brandy.
Or it could be Andrade, Charlotte, managed by Flair versus. Oh well, yeah, it's the same thing. Never mind.
I
As
mean,
soon
it
as I
makes
saw
sense.
As soon as I saw Andrade try to go after Cody on Dynamite last week, I thought, I wonder how long before Charlotte's in AEW.
She's probably
It's Ashley Flair.
Because apparently the shoot that she had with Nia Jax, then there was the whole belt transfer thing that pissed off Becky and Sonya Deville, for that matter.
Yeah.
Apparently that's gotten her some backstage heat to where like even they pulled her off with some media tours the next week.
All media tours.
Oh, okay.
Till further notice is what I saw.
Oh, okay. So, like I said, it's been a very small rumor, innuendo, that that she's doing it to get fired. Some people don't believe that she's doing it to get fired, but there is that plan there. You know, their thought, I should say, not plan.
Why not see how desperate they are for you and see how much money they'll actually give to you before you just are like, you know what, fuck it, right?
Because she is a Flair, and if we know the history of the Flairs, is that sometimes they don't always think before they do.
Oh,
Woo.
I think she's pretty smart. I think she's playing.
I don't know.
Let's
She's
see
with
how much
Andrade.
I can get her to them. Yeah, but she goes to
And
AEW
she was with Alberto.
Oh, well.
And Bram.
Is there anything wrong with Bram? I don't think there is.
He was beating women.
Oh.
Didn't he beat women? Wasn't that the thing? And like Charlotte was taking him for questioning because like she left him because of it.
Wasn't it the other way around? Wasn't he beat by a woman?
No, that was Drew McIntyre and Tiffany.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that until now. Oh boy, yeah, no. Bram got battery charges.
Oh yeah, he did too.
That's when he was engaged to Charlotte, and then she left him over the whole thing, and then he was fired from WWE because he was working for them at the time, and then he showed up in TNA and like a year later or something. It was a whole big issue. And like 2 years after that, she was with Alberto, and then he was with Paige, and then Paige proposed to him, and then, well, that happened.
And then Del Rio beat the shit out of her for it.
Well, oh, which, speaking of Del Rio, WWE says they have no plans to work with Alberto El Patron.
Gee, I wonder why.
He's living in fantasy land.
He's an idiot.
And yeah, or whatever that word is. He's a jackass.
Yeah.
Man, he's fucking boring.
I still like
he's more exciting. He's more exciting in the tabloids than he is in the fucking ring.
That just made me remember too. Ricardo Rodriguez has signed with AEW to be on the Spanish announce team. Good for Ricardo.
I'd rather see the return of El Loco.
El Loco or El Loco?
WWE owns the trademark. You can't do that.
I don't care. All right, and let's address the elephant in the room, the one that I just cut Nick on here. Ring of Honor, longtime indie federation there, longtime indie wrestling federation. Been around for, God, as long as I can remember here.
20-something years almost.
Yeah, they have announced, I guess you could say, another hiatus, counting the pandemic one. But this time they've gone hardcore with it. Not only did they announce a hiatus, but they've released every wrestler on their roster from their contract, and they are planning, quote unquote, planning to come back in April. And
for WrestleMania weekend, apparently.
But see, here's the one problem I have with that. Okay, they're releasing all the wrestlers from their contract, which I can understand because they need to eat. I understand.
Yeah.
But let's say for some reason Tony Khan's like, all right, I want to buy every wrestler that was on the ROH roster. Let's just say Tony Khan does that. Everybody who was released from ROH, okay? He's going to give everybody who was released from ROH a fucking contract. All right? And the ones, for some reason, he doesn't get, Vince McMahon gets the rest. So the entire roster is now off the table for Ring of Honor. What the fuck's Ring of Honor going to do when they want to come back in April?
Nothing.
New talent.
Well, yeah, but
who
still,
is there?
I mean, yes, you have an established name in Ring of Honor, but you don't have any established names
Stars.
up.
Yeah, stars. Yeah. No, I get it. I think it's kind of like I think they still hope to pick up where they left off, so to speak, with whatever this new company is going to be or whatever it's going to look like. But I think they're giving the guys the option that, like, hey, we can't pay you right now, and when we do offer you a contract, it's probably going to be significantly less than what you already are making. So, if you want to go talk to somebody else, go talk to them, and sorry, we couldn't keep this going or whatever. But I don't know. It all depends how many of their guys get signed and who they have coming back from it. I'd really like to see somebody like Billy Corgan buy it. I think that'd be interesting because they got a lot of television deals.
The tape library I've read is going up for sale. If the tape library is going up for sale, I see it coming to a bidding war between Vince and Tony Khan because of the fact that Vince would have a vested interest in it for footage of like Styles, Joe, anybody else, Rollins, whoever else is Punk, Brian. But then Tony would be interested for the fact that Sinclair was the broadcast distributor for the original All In pay-per-view before AEW was even a thing. So they have the broadcast rights to All In, which has oodles of talent within it that are still currently signed to AEW.
Yeah.
Listen, if this is ROH just being short up for money, I'll pay them a couple $100 for the tape library. That ain't a problem.
Yeah, right.
I'll pay him a couple $100 and I'll wait for fucking Tony or Vince to come in the email and be like, "Hey, I need that tape library." And I'm like, "Hey, I need that check."
Hey, I need a contract and TV time, pal.
TV time. I'll just take the contract. I don't need TV.
I need a contract, pal.
I need a contract and I need 5 minutes with a live mic.
Oh God. If they listen to any of your stuff, they would not.
We'll give you 5 minutes on a live mic on YouTube, pal.
Nope. It's got to be Monday Night Raw or SmackDown.
Main event.
Nope.
Tony Khan
NXT
comes in.
UK.
Rampage.
I'll take Rampage. All right. Deal.
Vince is like, damn it. Oh.
But then my rants would make no sense. I'd just be like, Velveteen Dream. And they'd be like, why? It doesn't even work here.
Everybody's just kind of, they pan to the crowd and everybody's just kind of looking like, and Excalibur's just like, yeah, artist is just kind of ranting. Good. He does work here.
But we now have the Ring of Honor library. Thanks, Sam. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for your service and giving us the Ring of Honor tape library. We'll be showing some bonus footage of CM Punk throughout the night.
Of the two potentials for buying it when you're looking at it, I think I'd rather see Tony Khan get it though, because let's face it, Vince ain't gonna put it on the network, and that's really the only reason that I think.
Well, the side rumor is that Tony is thinking about either putting AEW on a streaming service or starting a streaming service for AEW.
Pretty smart.
That news came out right around the same time as Ring of Honor. And that, so I'm like, well, is he going to start a streaming service through Turner and have Ring of Honor on the streaming service? Because people are going to want to watch All In. People are going to want to watch what started it all. And I would be interested to see who might show up on Dynamite and Rampage this week. Because Rush is now a free agent. Rush is now a free agent, and Andrade needs a buddy. The Briscoes, there's a lot of talent right now that. Well, Danhausen's hurt, unfortunately.
Yeah, he broke his ankle. Yeah.
So
he'll be there eventually.
Now he'll be there eventually. Yeah, but
even if they come back.
Wow. The Brody King, Malachi Black is teasing Brody as part of the House of Black.
They got another house.
Oh yeah, the House of Black. Now they're talking about the House of Black being a faction.
Can we just number 84?
Yeah. No, 89.
Well, they dissolved. Well, no, they've got how many? No, they'd be up to about 93 now, because you got to factor in America's Top Team, which is
I forgot about
an expansion of Men of the Year, which is an offshoot of SCU.
SCU!
Oh, my brain's starting to hurt.
Somewhere Tony Khan is just like, come on, somebody give me a call about what I can buy next. Ooh, baby.
I honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he was already like on the phone with, St. Clair, like trying to
Vince
figure it
McMahon
out.
comes on Tony Khan's ID. It's like, oh, what does he want? Hello. Quit buying all this shit, pal. I need some too.
Goddamn, pal.
Quick.
All right, so that was the news that we found this week. Now it's time to head into our game. Oh no, wait. I remembered. We're gonna have a new segment here, which is where I like to bring up something that may be an unpopular opinion, and we'll suggest it here or something, and we'll talk about it. And the first unpopular opinion I want to bring up is Adam Rose. You guys remember Adam Rose?
Mm-hmm.
I think he could have been the next WWE's John Cena. Discuss?
I had high hopes for the Exotic Express gimmick to the point they hyped it up enough. I thought he was at least going to get a push towards the US title and maybe beyond.
Mm-hmm.
If they had have not made it as blatant as a ripoff of Russell Brand and get him to the Greek as what they did, I think there would have been a chance that it could have gotten over much better and possibly he could have been champion.
Shelby?
Was not watching wrestling when he was around.
Oh, you're
don't know a lot about him.
One of the
Other
most
than he had
fun
his rosebuds.
Like in terms of house shows, I've been to one of the most fun crowd interaction things I've ever had was with the Exotic Express. Because I was ringside and I slapped the bunny's hand and Adam Rose gave me a high five. I was drunk though, so like it was kind of like, well, this is like kind of a thing. If I could have hopped the barricade without being tackled, I probably would have. That was after Titus O'Neil that was after Titus O'Neil told me to go fuck myself after I yelled CM Punk in his face.
No, not Titus O'Neil, the guy who does so much for the community and everything.
Straight up, he says, I was like, we were chanting CM Punk. He's like, oh, he's not here. And then I was like, CM Punk. He's like, come on, man, he's not here. And then I did the hoorah, hoorah. CM Punk, and then he's just like, fuck you, man, and he kept going.
CM Punk. But yeah, I just think WWE really missed the ball with somebody like Adam Rose. I mean, that's somebody you could add merchandise out the ass with. I mean, I still to this day think they really missed the ball with that.
They could have made a lemon that blossomed into a rosebud.
Exactly.
Like one of those zipper toy things where on one end it's a lemon and it's got like all the stuffy stuff for a rose inside, and you undo the zipper and the zipper zips up again to the rose. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. But they really missed the boat there. That's just an unpopular opinion. All right. So let's move on to our games we like to play here. It came from eBay, and of course, a 3-word dance. So let's get into It Came from eBay. We did 2 of them last week. Well, 2 rounds of 3, I should say, last week. And Shelby is still up by 1 here. The score is 16-15. So let's go ahead here. Let me find one to do here. I found this one today, so I got to do this one. You know, we've done the curtains. We've done the bed sheet. We done the blanket. We done it all. So I actually found a WWF full-size bedding set that has 2 pillowcases, and it's a double-sided pillowcase. It features the likes of Sable, Chyna, The Rock, Austin, Ken Shamrock. Plus, it has the blanket, the comforter, which features the Raw, SmackDown, WWF logos, the fitted sheet, the other non-fitted sheet. Plus, they threw in 2 double-sided pillows, which feature The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, Shelby, how much is this whole set going for on eBay?
I get Sable, but Would you want an angry Ken Shamrock just staring at you while you try to sleep? I don't think I'd be able to sleep.
It's on the pillowcase too.
Yeah.
Well, just flip it over. Flip over, Ken, and then you can sleep on the other side.
And then it's
You
The
sleep
Rock.
on China's ass.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd be okay with that. I'm going to say $50.
$50. And Nick, how much is this betting set going for on eBay?
Fuck, I was gonna say $50. $26.50.
Wow, y'all really undershot this because this is actually going for $249.99.
Holy
disgusting.
shit. That
It
is
has Ken
disgusting.
Shamrock on.
Like, that's your only reasoning with it, isn't it?
Take him off there, whatever, but like, what the fuck?
You know, let's stick with the theme here. I also found this. It is a 1999 WCW sleeping bag. And it features the likes of Randy Savage, Kevin Nash, Sting, and Goldberg. So, Nick, how much is this WCW sleeping bag going for? And it also has Where the Big Boys Play on there, too.
Oh. Oh, man, that sounds dope. $85.
$85. And Nick, Shelby, how much is it going for on eBay?
$75.
All right. Nick, you get that one because this one's actually going for $120.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Now it comes down. You two are tied, so now it comes down to the ass blaster. All right. So, excuse me. All right. So, Nick, do you want a Dennis Rodman item, a Jimmy Hart item, or a Razor Ramon item?
I was hoping you were gonna say a no holds barred Scandinavian, like real to real or something. Give me the Jimmy Hart item because I'm
Jimmy Hart.
interested to see what this is.
Yeah. This was interesting when I found it. This is an autographed Jimmy Hart signed WCW contract. So this is the actual WCW contract that has everything in there that he needs to do. It is signed by Jimmy Hart at the on the dotted line. Plus, it's actually signed by Jimmy. So like he picked like a spot on the contract and signed it like an autograph.
So Jimmy Hart signed his old signed WCW contract.
Yes.
So it's double signed.
Double signed. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
It'll be worth a hell of a lot of money when he's dead, basically.
Pretty much. So, Nick, how much is the signed Jimmy Hart signed WCW contract going for on eBay?
That's very interesting. See, I would have had him sign it Keep On Dancing just for the music collector as well, because like the Gentrys. But that's just me. And probably Jerry Lawler too, for that matter. But oh fuck. Signed WCW Jimmy Hart contract by Jimmy Hart. That's just so fucked to me. Like, what the fuck? I might as well have Tully Blanchard best wishes on it at this point, too. Like, what the fuck? Wow. 10,150.
10,150. And Shelby?
11,000.
All right. Looks like Nick has tied this up.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, I put it in the ass blaster section for its obscurity, but it's still a pretty high price, and it's going for the price of $750.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
$750, yeah.
I don't quite get why you would get
verify the signature if it's real or not, like the new one. Buy the signature like he signed it with.
I don't understand why you get it signed again. Like, it's already signed by Jimmy Hart. It's not like 2 signatures by Jimmy Hart makes it more money or more impressive.
Well,
it's weird.
In terms of, signature cost, though, signatures is usually what is the cost point in dealing autographs. So, for example, in the event he was dead and the price went up, they would do it per autograph. They don't necessarily, like, if you had a contract and he had signed 7 pages of it and then signed it an 8th time, that's 8 times that they would quote you on in terms of signature itself, and they would grade the signature based on quality too. Like,
So you're
there's
telling me I could just like go to an event and get somebody to sign a piece of paper like multiple times, and every signature, once they're dead, it would go up in price. I could have like $1 million piece of paper.
And being an autograph collector, I can tell you, Jimmy Hart's autograph is very common to come by. I mean, like, if you can get his 8x10 for like $10-15, depending on who you buy from. But to have it on something as obscure as his official WCW contract, that's worth something.
Yeah. No, I get that. I just, I can't believe like it's per signature. That's ridiculous. Wow.
I do know, like, if I think about it too, like, there was a convention in Kingston, Ontario, a couple of years ago. Bret Hart was top of the bill in terms of who you could go to, whose table was there. Bret was there, Lex Luger, Tully Blanchard. Arn was supposed to be there. Arn couldn't make it because that's when he signed with AEW. So Lex went instead. And then there was like Tommy Dreamer, Billy Gunn, Jimmy Hart, Hornswoggle, Mark Henry, Buzz. I forget who the rest were, but like Hornswoggle was like $5.
No.
Tommy Dreamer, $10. Jimmy Hart, $12. Billy Gunn, $15. Mark Henry, $20. Bret Hart, $60. You could get one with Tully and Lex for like $25.
Bret Hart was $60. Ain't that a kick in the head?
No, right? Enough to give you a stroke.
Okay, so that was it. Came from eBay. Nick has tied the score. So let's get into the 3-word dance here. Let me get my scores for the 3-word dance here. Which last week I did not remind people what the scores were at the end of the game. So I will tell you guys right now that the score is Nick has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Shelby has 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. I have 21, and no contest has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. So, all right. So let's get into it here. Let's go with okay, let's go with this one. All right, your first 3 words are real, tough, Marine.
Jack Swagger.
Wrong.
Cesaro.
Wrong.
Randy Orton.
John Cena.
Wrong.
Miz.
There it is. Real because he was on the Real World. Tough because he was in Tough Enough. And the Marine because, well, he was in 47 of the Marine movies.
All right.
He was eliminated from Dancing with the Stars this week, too.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he'll be back to Monday Night Raw real soon.
I think mine are going to be pretty easy this week.
Bugsy McGraw.
First 3 words. Angel. Uncensored. Curry.
Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't say it fast enough.
Yeah. Fallen Angel, SoCal Uncensored, Curry Man. I got the Curry Man thing stuck in my head today, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just throw Christopher Daniels on there.
Konnichiwa!
He's hot, he's spicy, he tastes
great. And your hint on that was going to be Fallen.
Yeah,
that would give it away for sure.
3 words. Tunnel. Sunglasses. Burn.
JTG?
Nope.
Jeff Jarrett.
Nope.
Hulk Hogan?
Nope.
I don't even know why I fucking tried that one.
Adam Bomb.
Nope.
Buff Bagwell?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, he did wear sunglasses.
Mm,
It was
Tunnel.
Tunnel, Burn.
Sunglasses, burn.
Kane.
Nope.
Tunnel's what's kidding me. I don't have
Yeah.
a hint.
Business.
Bobby Lashley.
Nope.
James Storm.
Nope.
Hmm.
Shelby's in the.
Shelton Benjamin. MVP.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go.
So, Tunnel, because he had the blow up and kind of burst through Tunnel when he first debuted.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sunglasses, because he has always wearing sunglasses as entrance attire or promo attire.
Just all the time.
And
wears
Burn,
sunglasses at night.
because of the Inferno match with Kane, where they focused on his third-degree burns on his back for quite a while
Yeah.
afterward. And, of course, Hurt Business with him.
Yeah. All right, next one. I think it's pretty easy, but you know how that usually goes when I think that. Princess, Island, Truth.
Andre the Giant.
No.
Princess Island.
Carmella.
There it is.
Bam.
Ah, yes. Very good.
The Princess of Staten Island, and of course her partnership with R-Truth.
Very good.
All right. Next 3 words. Pure. Frontline. Consequences. What?
Hold on a minute here.
Well, say, did you have a stroke there, buddy?
See, I was gonna say R-Truth, but
Oh, I see. Because
it's
yeah,
not
okay.
It's not Woods, is it?
pure.
Nope.
Pure or
So
peer?
it's
Pure or peer?
Pure. P-U-R-E.
Oh, okay.
So we're
So then
talking
what are they again? Pure, truth, and what?
Frontline. No, pure, frontline, and consequences.
Samoa Joe.
Nope.
Fuck. Who else was part of the TNA frontline? AJ Styles.
Nope.
Consequences Creed.
Nope.
Well, I already guessed that.
That's in the thing.
Fuck. Consequences. James Storm?
Nope.
No. It's not AJ Styles.
Nope.
Bryan Danielson?
Nope.
Hint.
Machismo.
Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal. I don't know who.
Yeah, well, we'll both get one.
Feel like Nick might have got it quicker, but just give
And
it
I
to both
just
of
said
you.
we'll both get one. You shut the hell up!
All right. Fair enough. He was the first ever pure champion,
Pure
I believe.
champion. I
know he
knew
won
it
a
had
title.
something to do with that ROH
Yeah.
Pure Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TNA Frontline and Consequences Creed, or Lethal Consequences, rather.
Ah, yes. Black
Mhm.
Machismo, Jay Lethal.
Honestly, if I saw
Creed.
Consequences, I would have thought of
Lethal.
Ron Killings before Jay Lethal.
Consequences. I forgot about Lethal Consequences, but I can picture Jeremy Borash announcing that shit now.
I was
Oh,
watching
man.
during this time, and I do not remember Lethal Consequences.
You know, I
remember
miss old school
Consequences and
TNA.
Truth, but yeah,
Old
me
school
too.
TNA was like you never knew what you were gonna get, but you always knew you would probably get one good tag match, maybe a good women's match, a lot of bonkers bullshit, Don West overselling everything and being awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 words: Italian, wedding, motorcycle.
Chuck Palumbo.
Yep.
Damn it.
That was actually a little bit easier than what I expected. Once I said it, I was like, oh, fuck, this is going to be easy.
All right. This one, I'm going to amp it up some here. All right. Your 3 words are itch.
Tom Brady.
Damn. No, I'm kidding. Itch. Press. Filthy.
Itch,
All right, good luck with this one.
press, filthy.
Conan?
No.
You were thinking filthy animals, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else is part of that. Gorilla Press. Billy Kidman?
Fuck! Once he said
Oh,
fucking
really?
filthy animals, I was like, son of a bitch! Itch, because at one time he called the Shooting Star Press the 7-year itch. Press, Shooting Star Press, and Filthy. Billy Kidman was in the fucking Filthy Animals. Fuck, once he said Filthy Animals, I was like, shit. Like, they're gonna get there, man.
All right, last three. Last one for me. 3 words are submission, mafia,
Kurt
nation.
Angle.
Nope.
Scott
Nation.
Steiner.
Nope. And what'd you say, Nick?
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Damn.
Yeah. Samoan submission machine. Main Event Mafia was part of for a little bit, and the Nation of Violence, and Violence was going to be the
That's right. Samoa Joe's Nation of Violence. Yeah.
yeah.
With ties. And
Yeah.
stupid fucking face tattoo.
Yeah, that's when TNA
Fuck.
started getting real shit.
Those Tyson fucking idiots. All right, 3 words. Problem. Coalition.
Tomko.
Damn. I was gonna
Just
say
about there.
goatee, but you got it. All right.
All right, let's see you get this. Let's see you get this one in. All right. The 3 words are ninja. Short.
Akira Tozawa.
No. You think I'd make it that easy?
Maybe.
Yes.
Ninja. Short. Bounce.
JTG.
Battle Cat.
Okay. I don't even want to know where y'all got those guesses from.
Battle Cat looked like a ninja. I don't know, and he bounced around and it was kind of short. Hint.
Ninja. Hint being reality star.
Casey Catanzaro.
Shit, I knew I gave it away with that.
Oh, damn.
American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Short. She's bouncy. Oh, yeah, she's bouncy.
No, bounce is a synonym for the word Ricochet, who she dates.
Oh, okay. I was going to say she's with Ricochet, and he's a lucky man. Damn. Oh, man. Oh, man. Damn. Have you, man, you laughed.
That's
Have
it for-
you seen her, man? Like, damn. Damn. Oh, man. Damn.
You done?
Yep, I'm done.
Don't you have one more?
Damn.
No, I meant 3-word dance, dumbass.
Oh.
No, I thought you had 4.
I have 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so microphone, money, asshole.
Vince McMahon.
Kennedy.
Oh,
Oh, God.
shit.
Kennedy. Microphone, of course, because, well, the microphone entrance. Money, because money in the bank. And then asshole, because his gimmick in TNA was we're all assholes.
All right. Now
Didn't he
give
also
y'all
call
one.
himself an asshole?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm an asshole. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give y'all one more to go out on here, and that is, again, the word is bounce. Prince. 1.
Finn Balor.
No.
Whoop. I wrote down Finn Balor. Sorry, the last one was 1.
1 as in the number.
The number.
Yeah. Bounce.
EC3.
Prince. 1. No.
Bounce. 1. What was the other word?
Prince.
Prince.
AJ Styles.
No.
Dominic
Oh, I can see where you-
Mysterio?
Dominic Mysterio? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh.
Billy Gunn.
No. Oh, it looks like I may finally get y'all tonight.
Hint.
Hint?
Hint, Lucha. No, you know what? I'll give you a different hint. Only.
Ricochet.
Damn it. Should have stuck with Lucha.
Prince Puma. Bouncy.
And one and only. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
All
dun,
right,
dun.
so this is the first time ever, I think, that no contest did not score a point.
Suck it, no contest.
So that leaves me with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Shelby with 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. And Nick with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37.
Who's the man?
All right, and before we get into our main topic here, we got to give a shout out to one of our sponsors. Do you know what I'm drinking right now?
No.
Galaxy
What are you drinking?
Burst.
I'm drinking a Raise energy drink.
A Ray's energy drink. I think I know a little bit about Ray's energy drinks.
Oh, yeah, and it's delicious.
Mm.
And you can get Raise energy drinks at repsports.com. And not only can you get Raise energy drinks, you can also get the pre-workout powder Broken Arrow, and you can also get their Hyper Sleep sleeping powder as well. Put you down easy for a nice good night's sleep. All natural melatonin, good stuff there. Also, they have the Raise on the go packet. So if you don't want to drink it from a can, you can just put that in your shaker, shake that up, you're good to go. And in the description of this podcast, if you click that link, put in the code ARTIST, you're going to get 4 packets of Broken Arrow pre-workout. You're going to get 2 packets of Raise on the go, plus another 2 packets of Hypersleep. All right. And just to try it out, we're going to send you 4 cans of Raise energy drink, and you're going to get 4 of the top selling flavors, that being sour gummy worms, voodoo, Baja Lime, which those last 2 are like 2 of my personal favorites. And then there's one other flavor that Shelby can probably tell you about. Shelby, what's that 4th flavor?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast proudly brings to you the greatest flavor in the Ray's energy drink lineup. It's tooty, it's fruity, it tastes great, it's Galaxy Burst.
How long have you been working on that?
Just today.
Somebody watched The Greatest Showman recently. Is be paying attention to P.T. Barnum.
Oh god. But yes, the 4th flavor being Galaxy Burst. Take your taste buds on a tour of the galaxy. And all we ask is that you cover shipping for that, which is $9.95. And I bet you're wondering why the hell I gotta pay $10 or something that you're giving to me for free. Well, to make up for it, you get that. If you click that link down there, click and put in checkout code ARTIST. I'm going to send you a free $10 gift card to repsports.com, because once you try all those great products, you're going to be back for more. I'm like a pusher. I give you a taste for free. Then you come back and buy some more. So when you come back and buy some more, you can also use that checkout code and save 15%. Plus, you can use your gift card that I sent you as well. Go to repsports.com. Also check out their line of t-shirts, hats, shorts, decals, stickers, all that and more. You can get Raise Energy by the case. You can get Raise on the go. All of this and more at repsports.com. All right, so let's get into it. Now, couple of years ago, WWE released a DVD called OMG, the top 50 moments in WWE history on DVD. It was a 3-disc set, and they followed it up with OMG top 50 moments of WCW. Again, a 3-disc set. Oh, well, naturally, you would assume that they would come out with OMG top 50 moments of ECW. Well, that was the intention, but for some reason or another, that DVD never saw the light of day. But the documentary portion of it, the top 50 of it, saw the light of day on the WWE Network. And it's just basically, you know, if you saw OMG top 50 WWE and or WCW, then you kind of know what you're getting for here. But I figured for this episode, since we don't have a pay-per-view or anything to go over here, you know, we try and be different here. So I figured we talk about the top 50 OMG moments of ECW. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're going to kick off the list with Mikey Whipwreck at number 50. Mikey Whipwreck winning the ECW championship. Was that an OMG moment to you guys?
I mean, he was kind of he wasn't like a trained wrestler when he started, right? As far as I know.
No, he was just one of the ring guys. Like,
yeah.
If you go back to the Rise and Fall of ECW documentary, he was one of the ring crews where like their payment was just if Paul would just let him and the ring guys get in the ring and jump around and play around and shit, you know, they put up the ring for free and they noticed Mikey and they're just like, well, shit, maybe we should put him in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look at the career he made for it, man. He got to be ECW champion. He went on to WCW, and while he didn't have a successful run in WCW, made a career out of it.
People know who Mikey Whipwreck is because Paul Heyman just kind of took a chance on him. Mm-hmm. Considering, like, yeah, I mean, I could see at the time how, like, people would be like, holy shit. Mikey got the belt. Like, like yeah,
and then went on to
get it.
Then went on to defend it against the likes of somebody like Steve Austin and beat him.
Yeah.
Someone who would go on to be one of the biggest performers in the wrestling industry.
Didn't he defend it in like a triple threat against Austin and Sandman or something in a ladder match? Yeah.
All right. Coming up next at number 49, it was New Jack and Spike Dudley's double dive at Living Dangerously 1998. And, you know, I'll say right off the bat, I don't think this was an OMG moment.
It's a dive.
I think there was better dives in ECW.
Yeah, I do too.
You know? Oh, and I should say right now, before we get too deep into the list, for those of you who have never seen the top 50 ECW moments, spoiler alert right now, Mass Transit is not on this list.
That's fucking bullshit, too. I mean, I get why they didn't put it on there, but if it was going to be just a WWE Network exclusive and they weren't going to do a DVD of it, they should have reworked it to include Mass Transit.
Well,
just for the record.
Top 10 has a lot of issues that I'll get to, but
yeah.
Yeah. I don't necessarily agree with the double dive. I think there were bigger dives. I mean, like, I think Super Crazy's moonsault off the second row.
The Hammerstein Ballroom moonsault.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm talking about like in the original ECW.
Well, no, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think that was bigger than this one right here. You know. All right. Coming in at number 48, the Blue World Order in Times Square, which I'll be honest, I never saw this vignette.
Yeah, same.
I've seen a lot of the BWO stuff, but this is one I haven't seen. Nick is more of the BWO fan, so.
Yeah, I never saw this.
Okay. That was easy.
Perfect.
Moving on, number 47. At the time, the world's #1 porn star in the world, Jenna Jameson in ECW. An oh my god moment.
I guess. I don't know. That doesn't really sound like an oh my god moment.
Well, you gotta think. I mean, you gotta think one of the world's top. Because you gotta think some. What show was it? Hold on. I can't remember what show it was, but like Ron Jeremy got a role in like a network TV show, and people lost their fucking shit because they're like, "That's Ron Jeremy. You can't put him in a network TV show because of his history in porn." So when you get somebody from that industry and put them in something mainstream, such as a network television show, or I guess in this case, the wrestling industry, that's going to turn some heads. And at this point, Jenna Jameson was the it girl. She was the fucking Mia Khalifa of that time, you know? So I think, I thought that was a pretty ballsy, no pun intended, ballsy move of them. Because not only was she a backstage interviewer, she was also like a quote unquote manager for the Dudleys.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then WWE snatched her up and did the same fucking thing.
I was gonna say promos. Yeah. That's right. That's where she was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that episode recently.
All right. Coming in at number 46 is one that I think should be in the top 10.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
And that is the Paul Heyman shoot.
Yeah, that's when he shot on TNN. Yeah, like I don't understand why this wasn't higher.
Yeah, this should be way higher. This was
because that got them kicked off TV.
Yeah.
That was such a great promo.
We were done.
We're taking bullet after bullet after bullet, and we couldn't stop the bleeding. You better take that $140 million that you're giving to WWE, and you better invest it in lawyers. We're done.
We're dead.
We're dead. Yeah.
I don't know what we're referencing. If you guys don't know what we're referencing, watch the Rise and Fall of ECW. But overall, though, that shoot was pretty damn good, and I think it should be way higher on this list. But it is an oh my God moment, because you got to think the owner. Imagine Vince McMahon came out on television tomorrow and just started shooting down USA Network.
Honestly, I could see him doing it on USA instead of Fox at this point.
Fox.
Oh yeah, because Fox is giving him like what, $1 billion. I don't know how much he's getting from USA.
I can't imagine it's that much because they've had that relationship for fucking decades.
No.
So.
But that'd be great if just Vince came out and just like, you know what, USA? I hate this network. Like, holy shit. I would lose my mind.
Just channel like 2000s Vince.
See, you can suck my cock.
I'm gonna inject this network with some poison.
You can suck my peacock.
You can suck my peacock. Yeah. Michael Cole on commentary. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears the chairman of the board has lost his mind, Pat McAfee. He lost it a long time ago, Michael.
Corey Graves would just be sitting there defending him.
But not me. I'd just be sitting there like,
what the fuck do I do now?
I would know.
Oh.
But yeah, I think that should be way higher.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 45, Cactus Jack's last match in ECW, which they don't really talk much about the match on the documentary, but I believe it's included on the Rise and Fall. It's either on the Rise and Fall of ECW or his greatest hits and misses DVD for Cactus Jack. But if you see the match, it's actually a quite decent match against Mikey Whipwreck.
Oh, okay. Right.
And then there's the joke with the BWO at the end, and Fargo strutting out the arena, which, again, why was that an oh my God moment?
I guess because he went to WWF.
No, he went to WCW.
Oh, I thought he went to WWF after. I thought,
he was going to WCW at the time.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 44 is the debuts, because in the documentary they kind of worked them both in there. The debuts of the Tasmaniac and Sabu, which Taz fucking whatever, because the Tasmaniac, come on, whatever. But Sabu's debut, I could kind of see them being an oh my God moment, because imagine them, because they chained him up, put the Hannibal mask on him, rolled his ass out the ringside. Can you imagine? Like never seeing that and then seeing it and like, oh shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck's this guy gonna do?
Yeah. I could. That would be fucking crazy. Like to see that and not know, like, and just be like, what? Okay.
Yeah, like I want to go home,
Mommy.
mommy. Like some of the, like a lot of these ones on here, they kind of worked in like multiple things. Uh, it was really weird, but okay. Like this here, they kind of worked in like a whole thing, not like an actual moment. So number 42 is just Extreme Lucha. They kind of focused on Mysterio versus Psychosis, but like there was actually more Extreme Lucha matches in ECW than this.
Right.
You know, but
Yeah.
you know, at this point, apparently nobody has seen the Mexican style. Not a lot of people have seen the Mexican style of wrestling in the United States, but Paul Heyman brought it to America before Eric Bischoff. You know,
Because it was good shit, pal.
yeah. But I much prefer the ECW style, man. That's where they brought in the tables and chairs, and then WCW, it's just, you know, them doing flippy shit.
Yep.
No tables, no chairs. But have y'all ever seen the which one was it? I want to say Juventud Guerrero versus Mysterio in the Extreme Lucha match.
No.
No.
Oh man, y'all are missing out. Coming in at number 41 is Taz debuts the FTW Championship.
It was stupid then. It's stupid now.
Really? You don't like
I don't know about
FTW?
stupid, but it's not an OMG moment.
You can call this the Brooklyn title. You can call it the FTW title. You can even call it the Fuck the World title.
Isn't that what FTW stands for, Taz?
It probably stands for fuck your mother, Shelby. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that works out properly. Yeah, I don't know.
How dare you argue logic with me, Shelby?
I mean, the gimmick was okay for at the time. Now, not so much. But like,
Well, now it doesn't really make sense.
OMG. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming in at number 49.
It's not an OMG moment.
Coming in at number 49 is the Taipei Death Match between Ian and Axel Rotten.
Do you mean number 39?
No, I mean number 40.
You said 49. Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't see it, so I can't really. Weren't they supposed to be brothers?
You never saw the Taipei Death Match?
No.
Oh, the Taipei Death Match is where Ian and Axel Rotten wrapped their hands in tape, then dipped their hands in glue, and then dipped them in broken glass.
Oh.
Yeah. And they didn't gimmick the glass or anything. They used the real glass.
No, I imagine they didn't.
You know, and like it's a pretty sick match if you go back and watch it, man. I think
that sounds like just
it's either on Rise and Fall of ECW or it's on the ECW Extreme Rules DVD.
Holy
Probably
crap!
On the Extreme Rules one. I don't remember that match, and I have that DVD.
That's wild. That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if I want to watch that now.
Oh man, it's interesting, I will say, but like there's a reason why you don't see it that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say
it was. Yeah. I mean, that just sounds like it was very bloody and violent.
It was.
Oh, like.
Now coming in at number 39, 911. Choke slamming people. Most importantly, he choke slammed Santa.
Isn't it, oh my God, for somebody to get a choke slam?
Well, you gotta understand, 911 invented the choke slam.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And like that was like his gimmick. Like whenever like there was like a boring match or something, 911's music would hit and he'd come out and just start choke slamming anything that moves.
Yeah.
You know? And like I think in the documentary they mentioned like some guy was playing like an extreme version of the national anthem and he kept missing chords and everything, so 911 came out there and choke slammed him.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But like Santa, come on, how do you choke slam Santa, man? That's gonna get you on the naughty list.
It's true. It's true.
That's lifelong being on the naughty list or never getting what you asked for. Come here, you little bastard. Like, choke slam. I mean, sure, I guess, but I mean, give it to WWE with a gimmicky list for putting a gimmick on there.
All right, coming in at number 38 is Rhino wins the world title, thus becoming the last ECW champion.
Doesn't sound like an oh my god moment.
Yeah, but the way he won it.
Which was?
Portrayal of Rhino was...
Sandman defeated Justin Incredible and Steve Corino in a Stairway to Heaven match, aka TLC. And then afterwards, Rhino comes out, beats the hell out of him, and says, "I want a title match." And Sandman's like, "Ring the fucking bell!" And then gore, and it's over.
Yeah.
It's just shitty booking.
But
well,
I think it was more so.
It was at the end of ECW, so like at this time, like Paul was barely there.
Yeah.
Tommy is pretty much running the show.
It makes sense that Sandman could just be like, "Yeah, let's have a match."
Well, that's the Sandman for you, you know? He's not going to bring down a fight. Ring the fucking bell.
Well, yeah, but like, who says that he can authorize matches in a company that he works for? Again,
plus he was challenged. Plus he was challenged right there on the spot. His fucking dignity was on the line.
Paul Heyman wasn't there. His boss wasn't there to tell him to fuck himself. Dreamer definitely wasn't going to tell him to fuck himself because technically he wasn't his boss. But Heyman was being paid by Vince, and he was more concerned about...
a man who comes to the ring with a fucking Singapore cane and beats himself in the head with a beer can and bleeds before the match, are you going to tell that man no?
I mean, he's probably not a man that I would hire to do work.
He smoked half a pack of cigarettes on his way to the ring. I'm not telling that man no.
That's a fair point.
I'm just going to do it. Okay, sure. All right, because like, holy shit, if he smoked half a pack of cigarettes on the way to the ring, I don't want to know what else goes on in that man's life.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, coming in at number 37, at the end of a 3-year feud between Tommy Dreamer and Raven, Tommy Dreamer, who never beat Raven, finally defeats Raven on his way out the door to WCW. ¡Ay, Dios mío!
I give that an oh my god moment for sure.
Yeah, he finally beat him.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a like crazy one, but yeah.
Yeah, all right, that's simple.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 36 is the Tasmaniac is no more, and Taz is born.
I mean, just like when it happened, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, Taz was a cool character, or a cool gimmick, rather. I think he's way better than the Taz.
I just looking at Taz now and how serious he takes things, it's just really hard to believe that he played. Go back and look at the Tasmaniac character.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I just find it really hard to believe that Taz played that guy.
Yeah. I guess just really young.
I guess, but like, you know, it's just really hard to fucking look at Taz. Like, go to Taz today. Like, if Taz like, I'm gonna get back in the ring, yo, just go back to like, all right, here, you're gonna wear this Andre singlet with some fur and put some makeup on your head. There you go. Have fun. Fucking punch me in the face.
He just like fucking suplexes you.
You know? But I guess back then they're like, okay, you're gonna be the Tasmaniac. You're gonna wear some makeup and wear this fur on your singlet. Here you go, have fun. And I guess he's like, all right.
Yeah, that's pretty much either that or his family doesn't eat, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Coming in at number 35 is the start of RVD's historic TV title reign for 28 months. He was the ECW Television Championship, which he never lost.
The start of it?
Yeah.
What happened at the start?
He won it.
Doesn't sound like an oh my god moment. Doesn't sound like an oh my god moment.
This is
RVD won a title.
WWE list, though.
Well, he held it for 2 years. That's oh my god.
Yeah, but the start of it. It said the start.
I'm just going by what the documentary did, man.
Fair enough.
I mean, come on. At that time in wrestling, whether it be ECW, WCW, or wherever, name another champion during that time frame that held the title for 2 years.
Oh, sure.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 years straight. I mean, Austin would probably be one of the closest. And he didn't even hold it for like more than what, like eight or 9 months?
Yeah,
if
maybe.
that.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
All right. This is there's some backstory to this one, but coming in at number 34, the Triple Threat, which was Shane Douglas, Chris Candido, and Bam Bam Bigelow. Shane Douglas was the ECW champion. Rick Rude comes in and starts giving Shane Douglas numerous different challengers for his ECW championship. And then one night, he has one more challenger for him. It is his own Triple Threat buddy, and Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam comes out and wins the ECW World Title. And no fucks were given. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Bam Bam.
Really. It's a nice little twist in the story, but that doesn't mean it belongs on the list.
Yeah.
Number 33, Brian Lee chokeslams Tommy off the rafters through 3 tables.
Is that when the one table like fell and then there was like that whole pile of like shit and Dreamer couldn't move?
No, that's later on, and it was Brian Lee. This is like they were standing like where Joey Styles would do commentary, and Brian Lee just grabbed Tommy and just chokeslammed him through 3 fucking tables there.
I mean, yeah, that'd probably be a pretty big oh my god moment.
Yeah. Cool. Just grabs him. Just, there you go.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, sorry. Coming in number 32, Sandman, who left for WCW over a money dispute with Paul Heyman. Just went to WCW for the payday. Went there, became Hardcore Hack. Which, fun fact, he was not supposed to be Hardcore Hack. He was supposed to be, he was supposed to go by his real name. He was supposed to go by the name Richard Fullington. And he was going to be like Raven's like rich friend. He was going to be like yeah, that was going to be the gimmick. There's like one promo of Richard Fullerton being like a rich guy.
Oh my god, how bad was he at that? Yeah, I bet.
I found it one time. I'd have to search for it and find it again. But there's one promo of him being Richard Fullington. And then like it was like him and Raven doing shit. And then like he was supposed, I forgot what the whole gimmick was going to be, but it was eventually it fell out and they needed a different name for him. Obviously he couldn't be Sandman. So he was like, well, my friends call me Hack. So they called him Hack. Anyway, so WCW didn't pan out for Sandman. So one night at the ECW arena, the lights go out. Lights come back on. Sandman's there, and the fans go nuts.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sandman was their savior.
Oh, yeah, because when you think ECW originals, man, you know, it's Sandman, dude.
Yeah.
Beer swelling, cigarettes smoking. He's bloody even before he gets to the ring.
Yeah.
0 fucks given. Even if he had a fuck to give, he would stop giving a fuck about that fuck. Like, yeah, like, damn. It went nuts.
But yeah, Sandman returns to ECW, number 32. Number 31 is one that I think should be higher, and that is It's Tommy's, and that is Beulah McGillicuddy revealing that she is pregnant, but not with Raven's baby, not with Stevie's baby, not with Meanie's baby, but with Tommy's.
That's right.
So then
Tommy
when Raven
was like pure and.
Because when Raven goes to attack Beulah, Tommy comes out and fends him off. And then her and Beulah, or him and Beulah, I should say. Him and Beulah share an embrace in the ring. And another twist in the Tommy Dreamer Raven feud.
They get it on. Woo-wee.
Is that the I'm Hardcore? thing?
No, that's later.
That's later. Okay.
Yeah, that's later.
Okay.
Here's one Shelby might know here. Coming in at number 30 is the infamous Kane Dewey promo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good promo. Good promo.
Kane Dewey. Oh, fuck.
See, here's something I never knew about this until I saw this the other night, and that is, like, after he did this promo, he would go out there and purposely put on bad matches just to piss off the crowd.
Yep.
He's so good. He is so good. He is
Mick
so good at
Foley
working.
Fuck
He'd go out there and put in like 10-minute headlocks just to piss him off and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, how do you become
never
a
knew
heel
he
in
did
that
that.
kind of company? How would you become a heel in that kind of company? That's how you do it.
Just never knew he did that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, coming in at number 29 is the last Dean Malenko and Eddie Guerrero match in ECW before they left for WCW. Which I've seen that match.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It is, but is it an oh my god moment?
It's an oh my god match. Because you gotta understand, for ECW, you know, when you think ECW, you think tables, you think canes, you think chairs and barbed wire. You don't think wrestling.
Yeah, I know. That's
so when you see a match like Dean Malenko and Eddie Guerrero, or like there's one on the Rise and Fall of ECW DVD, which I mean there's even some hardcore stuff in there, but it's still a pretty good match, and that is Too Cold Scorpio and Sabu in a time limit draw. Fantastic match. You don't think those kind of matches when it comes to ECW, and they did these kind of matches to show you like, hey, we can do this too.
Yeah, well, they want it to be a little bit for everybody too, right? So that's why they had the luchas, and that's why they had the hardcore stuff. So
yeah. Have you seen the match?
Yes, I have. I saw it a long time ago on the Eddie Guerrero DVD. I did think it was a good match. I just, again, not an oh my god moment to me.
Okay, fair enough. Coming in at number 28, I watched the whole segment on this, and I couldn't really get what the moment was. It was basically just a brief profile on Al Snow. So I guess number 28 is Al Snow.
But why?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess he discovered head, but
yeah, I mean that's what it was. Because apparently, like they always said, Al Snow was a great wrestler, but he didn't have a gimmick. He didn't have a personality. And then he found this mannequin head and started talking to it. And then they were, ECW was buying the styrofoam mannequin heads for his matches. And that's what got him over, because then he would come out and they would go fucking nuts. And like, there was not like one particular moment they pointed out. It wasn't like, oh, well, one night in the ECW arena, Al Snow came. No, it was just a profile on fucking Al Snow.
Yeah.
So is Al Snow OMG or?
No. Sorry, Al Snow.
No.
I mean, yes, everybody wants head, but no.
I love how guys are just like, what does everybody want? Head. And then the girls are like, what does everybody want? Damn, they're pussy.
All right, then.
That's what happens when you show your girls wrestling.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Coming in at number 27 is Sabu versus Taz fighting each other after a year of not touching each other.
I could see why that would be an oh my god moment.
Yeah.
They're finally going at each other.
After 1 year, they never laid a finger on each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it.
And this is like after Paul Heyman publicly fired Sabu on television or pay-per-view, one of the two.
But people hated that. And it was TV because he no-showed the pay-per-view and signed with WCW. You're signed with Japan, and he fired him in public, but then he realized he needed him.
I knew it was something like that. All right. Coming in at number 26, again, not a specific moment, but it's just Steve Austin in ECW.
He did some good promos in ECW, and if they were going to be specific on the promo, then I'd say maybe, but I don't know.
They pretty much touched on all of his promos. The fucking, you get up in the morning, you put a ham and cheese sandwich in a lunchbox, you go to work, you have some jerk off yell at you for 9 hours, you come home and you go to bed with some hag and you do it all over again. That promo.
My favorite is still the one where he was in the basement. It was like filmed at like 2 a.m. in the morning or something. And it was like the first promo he did after leaving WCW. That was an amazing promo. I used to know that one off by heart. Watched it so many times.
I think they showed that one.
Do they? Yeah.
They even show like the behind the scenes of that because like he's like, and I'm gonna be a superstar.
Yes.
No, I can be.
Yes, I love.
And then
that
like
promo.
there's silence, and then they show the people behind the camera, and they're like, "Bam, you got it!"
They're like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah, they show that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's still
They
my
showed
favorite.
the
of all
Monday
time.
Night Quill.
Yeah. Was that the one where he dressed up as Hogan?
No, as Eric Bischoff,
Oh, okay, yeah.
or as his words, Eric Jerkoff. And he didn't have Mongo; he had Bongo.
Huh?
Welcome to Monday Night Quill. Where tonight we're gonna have Jarrett Hall on a pole match, and what's wild, he predicted the on a pole matches before they were actually a thing.
Yeah, no shit, eh?
Just thought about that.
Just heard them talking about it backstage one day.
Coming in at number 25 is the Kimono. Oh no! Apparently, Kimono wins the ECW Women's Championship.
Look, sorry, I was hot.
Which I didn't know ECW had a Women's Championship.
Look, I apologized for that earlier.
No, it's actually Kimono Wanalea does a striptease. Apparently, during one of the pay-per-views, the ring kept breaking, and the crowd was getting restless. So Kimono, on a whim, just started stripping, and it worked.
I can only imagine it would work.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me one bit.
Well, I mean, come on. When I go to a wrestling show, I don't want to see whore strip.
No, I go to the strip club for that.
Exactly. I didn't go to a strip club. I went to ECW. Keep your fucking clothes on, you whore.
That might be a little rude. I mean, she was just improvising.
How about you improvise in the fucking ring and have a match? How about that?
Could she actually wrestle that well? I've never seen a match with her.
I don't know. All she did was take her fucking clothes off
I'm
and
guessing
get in the ring.
I'm guessing she probably couldn't then. Jesus, what the hell? Really hate her. Really hate her a lot. I don't get it.
Oh, I don't have a problem with Kimono. It's just that, like, damn, when I go to a wrestling show, I don't want to see horse strip.
And
I mean, I wasn't that offended by it, but damn. Damn. Oh.
Dumb whore. Coming in at number 24, Raven, who left WCW, comes back and wins the tag team titles with the most unlikeliness of partners, that being Tommy Dreamer.
I'd say that probably deserves to be on there somewhere.
I mean, two bitter rivals who went each other for 3 years are now tag team champions.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Yeah. That kind of shit didn't happen often back then.
I actually watched that.
I
actually watched that episode when it aired on TNN.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, when ECW went to TNN, man, I was all hyped, man. I was, even though, what's his name, Joey Styles, even though he got pissed at the Friday Night Thrill Zone, I fucking love the Friday Night Thrill Zone on TNN. Roller Jam? Oh, fuck. If you don't know about Roller Jam, dude.
Like roller derby?
It was like roller derby, but they actually had, like, it was kind of, like, scripted. So, like, they had storylines and shit. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, I'm serious, dude. Oh, it was so good. Then they had Slam Ball, which was like
Slam Ball was balling.
Yeah,
I fucking love that shit.
Basketball with trampolines and shit. Then
Oh my god!
You have Then you'd have ECW and shit. Oh man, I love the Friday Night Thrill Zone.
Slam Ball was amazing.
Oh,
Oh,
Are they
So-
medicine balls?
no, it's basketballs.
it was
Okay, because it
basketball.
says medicine slam balls. So I was just kind of concerned. I was like, that's a heavy fucking slam ball.
No, it's like a mixture of basketball,
Man,
trampolines,
Slam
and
Ball was
hockey.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Is slam ball still played?
Coming up at
Sorry.
number 23 is again multiple things they crammed into one, which was Rhino gores a cop, and then Kid Cash does a dive into the whole locker room.
Rhino Korsakov.
I mean, yeah, that's what it was.
Was this during one segment?
Yeah, because apparently, like Don Callis, aka Cyrus at the time,
AKA Don Fallis.
yeah, he was like
Cyrus.
challenging. He was challenging people in the crowd. I mean, like, hey, how about you, you fat piece of shit? Why don't you come in the ring and blah blah blah? Well, apparently a fan actually took it seriously, and they jumped the fucking barricade and came in the ring. Well, there was a bunch of cops and everything trying to stop him. Then Rhino just gores one of the cops.
Jesus Christ.
So then, like, that match was supposed to be Rhino versus Kid Cash. So then, like, Kid Cash comes down, the like whole ECW roster comes down. They all get in the aisle. Kid Cash does that famous dive, the flip into the whole roster. That's what it was.
That sounds like an ECW shit show.
It was in the Hammerstein Ballroom.
It
so.
sounds
Yeah.
like Outlaw Monk Show at its finest. Yeah,
It really does.
I'd rather
That
see that. I'd
belongs.
rather see that than some whore fucking strip.
Rhino goring and
I am
pop
so
just sounds
surprised you'd rather
amazing.
see that than somebody strip.
I come to a wrestling show, not a horse show.
Rhino's gore is actually one of the biggest pops I've heard in person. Like, excluding Takeover of all the house show where like live events I've been to, Rhino's gore in 2004 to Jonathan Coachman, people went nuts. Nuts. He gored and people were like, one more time. He's like, but he's down. Oh man, people love them some Rhino.
They love Rhino, who wrestles, not whores.
Well, we don't know that. He might whore.
I mean,
He's just never done it on television.
All right.
oh come on now.
Coming in at number 22 is apparently Gary Wolf. Gary Wolf Pitbull number 1 or 2, whatever one he was. Had a broken neck, and Shane Douglas, while having said broken neck, grabbed him by his neck apparatus and threw him down to the mat and almost caused a near riot in the ECW arena that night.
Yeah,
That sounds like an oh my god moment.
probably
Causing a
could have
riot.
killed the man.
Yeah, apparently they had to sneak him out to his car and escort him to a different hotel because of how much heat he had.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Coming in at number 21, again, there was, no specific moment they pointed out. It was just Brian Pillman in ECW.
Brian
He
Pillman
used
was a weird person at
ECW
this
as a
point.
means of getting out of his WCW contract to go to the WWF. Considering the way things went down, I'd say, yeah, that's a good one on there. He didn't go to ECW to be an ECW. It was just to get to WWF.
Yeah.
It was a pit stop.
Yeah.
That's right, it's me, Brian Pillman.
What's up, Booker, man? Booker, man. Oh.
He was a fucking nutter at that time. Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. The loose cannon, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coming in at number 20 was Funk Brand's Cactus Jack with a branding iron.
Yeah, that's high.
Lit a branding iron on fire and branded a man. He tried to burn that man.
What was the brand? Was it just like generic, or was it like something special? How do brands work?
I think it was probably just a coiled brand. And
Maybe it was Best Wishes.
Because like usually a brand is a hot coil.
Right. But they
So
they do it to like for their own cattle, right? So they can
Yeah.
like identify their own cattle.
yeah. I don't know what
Anyways.
the brand was. But I mean,
Maybe
he branded a man on television.
Maybe the brand said,
Damn.
maybe the brand said dumb whore.
Maybe it said Kane Dewey.
Okay, Dewey.
Coming in at number 19 is quotations Beulah versus Bill Alfonso.
Oh God. Fucking horror. Talk about a horror show. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
What do you have against this moment?
Doesn't fucking Bill Alfonso bleed like a stuffed pig?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking outlaw mud show bullshit.
Yeah, but at least this is wrestling going on in the ring and not some fucking whore dancing.
I didn't realize you would be so against a whore dance.
Yeah, really. Yeah, it's surprising me.
What has happened?
Yeah.
If I want to see whores dance, I will fucking like go to my Thanksgiving dinner. Okay.
Oh, well, I don't want to know what goes on at your Thanksgiving dinner for whores
kind of weird.
dancing. Wow. Okay, moving on.
I want to know, but I don't think I want to be a part of.
So Beulah and Bill Alfonso, he would rather watch. So it belongs on the list.
Well, I mean, because
Number
Beulah and
18.
Bill Alfonso, they tear it down, man.
Yeah, I know. I don't disagree.
I just don't know what Shelby has against it, man.
Not a big fan of intergender matches with a shit ton of blood.
Technically, it wasn't an intergender match. It was a mixed tag.
I thought it was just the two of them.
It was technically Tommy Dreamer and Beulah versus RVD and Bill Alfonso.
Well, how's that a mixed tag?
It's Bill Alfonso who doesn't wrestle.
I know.
I guess.
I guess.
I don't know. I like it.
Fair enough.
All right. The next one here, again, they don't point out a specific moment, but it's RVD versus Jerry Lynn matches.
I mean, they had some good matches.
They did.
Were they oh my God moments? I don't know.
I don't know. That Living Dangerously match.
Considering we didn't get mass transit on here, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
I do find it weird how they were able to talk about a little bit mass transit on the Rise and Fall, but they couldn't talk about them here.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. Like what? I don't.
We can get some whore taking off her clothes on a stage, but we can't talk about mass transit.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn whore.
All right, coming in at number 17 is
you can custom make a branding iron. Ooh.
Yeah, Shelby.
Sorry.
And it goes from its bitch beating time to its bitch branding time.
Bitch branding time. That's good. I like that. I like that.
Coming in at number 17 is Tommy Dreamer wins the ECW title and loses the ECW title.
Yeah. I mean, the poor guy, but it doesn't mean it belongs here.
Yeah, but he finally wins. He finally wins the big one after 8 years in the company.
Yeah, and then he loses
it a few minutes later.
Yeah,
just incredible.
And then again, another ring the fucking bell moment.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Lazy booking.
Everything's lazy booking to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything except for that fucking whore dancing on the stage is lazy booking.
They probably just told her to go do something.
Just go out and dance.
There wasn't a whole lot of booking required.
Oh. Coming in at number 16, I think is one Nick here will like, and that is Bam Bam throw Spike Dudley, and then they crowd surf Spike.
Fucking love it. I fucking love it.
That definitely deserves to be on this list.
Fucking love it.
Yeah.
Spike was so little, they were able to crowd surf him, but he was also so little that Bam Bam tossed his ass like a damn torpedo.
It's a good thing they caught them. They caught him because, like, if they didn't, he like smashed somebody in the head.
Splat.
Jesus Christ! Could you imagine the lawsuits?
Or just imagine if they all moved out of the way and then just splat right on the ground.
Yes.
Doesn't move.
They all move out of the way, just splat.
Spike
No
Dudley's
amount of
dead.
whore dancing is gonna bring them back.
And that's
Oh,
when
you
you
never
get.
know.
That's when you get a look similar to what Randy Orton made when he dropped that one Singh brother on the table the wrong way.
Bam Bam.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like, yeah.
Like, ee.
Yeah. Oops. Yes.
I saw some clip of him the other day. I forgot about it, Randy Orton, and it was him and Daniel Bryan in a no DQ match. You guys probably remember this. And like he hits Daniel Bryan with a kendo stick, and some kid from the crowd says, "Ref, ring the bell!" And Randy Orton just starts yelling at the kid in the crowd, like, "Ring the bell! Ring the bell! It's no DQ! There's no bell to ring!" And then he picks up Daniel Bryan and puts him in a back suplex, and he looks at the kid in the crowd. He's like, "You did this," and then he suplexes him on the fucking table.
Oh my God, that's
great.
incredible. Jesus Christ.
All right.
He's such a better heel than a babyface. God damn.
When he was like, "There's no bell to ring."
Just a deranged lunatic. That's
Um,
amazing.
Coming in at number 15 is the birth of the Van Terminator.
That is a cool move, I will say. I mean, especially the first time it's done, it's going to be a holy shit kind of moment, right? So I could agree with it being on this list. For sure.
All right. That was a quick one.
Mm.
Coming in at number 14 is the birth of the Flaming Table in ECW.
Again, I could see that being an oh my God,
Yeah.
holy shit kind of moment.
I love me a good flaming table in the first one ever. Shit.
Apparently, the story goes Bubba and Devon were having matches with Balls and Axel Rotten, I believe. And they kept doing tables, and they're just like, we got to keep upping the game. What is it? And Balls is the one that just said one day, well, why don't we just light it? Why don't we just light the fucker on fire? And
I
they're
can
like,
see Balls Mahoney saying that too.
and they were just like, okay.
Yeah,
So they
alright.
did it. Yeah.
Cool.
This is actually the show this happened on. This next one at number 13 is actually the show that the first show I ever watched in ECW, and that is Taz and Bam Bam Bigelow go through the ring floor.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool one. I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good match too.
Yeah, for sure.
If you haven't seen this one, come on.
Doesn't Bam Bam suplex or Taz suplex Bam Bam over the rail too, and he smacks the back of his head off the rail? Yeah, that match is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's a good match. That was the first ECW show I ever watched. Was that one?
No shit, eh? That's a good one
Yeah.
to start on.
Coming in at number 12 is Tyler, aka Sandman's son, worships Raven and not Sandman.
Oh. Yeah.
Dad,
This
you're just
was-
a drunk. I worship Raven now. He
You're just a
worships
drunk.
me. He worships me.
Man. Yeah. I saw that. I was like, oh, Sandman's kid. Mm.
And his wife apparently was a part of it too. I didn't know that one.
Mm.
Oh, Peaches, yeah.
Coming in at number 11 is Terry Funk wins the ECW title / the first ever ECW pay-per-view.
I was gonna say that was barely legal.
Yep.
I mean, for the fact that it was the first pay-per-view, yes, Terry Funk winning the title, whatever. He's Terry Funk, but
Yeah.
the
He should have
first
been.
pay-per-view, like, oh, I mean, I watched all that. That's some. Oh, man, yeah.
Especially considering that mass transit almost killed that pay-per-view.
Yeah, he did. Oh, damn.
All right, top 10 time. Here we go. And number 10, I'll tell you right now, I think should be number 1. That is number 10, Born to be Wired, Funk versus Sabu.
Oh, the barbed wire rope match. Is that the
Yeah.
one? Yeah.
Holy shit. You ever
Yeah.
watch that match?
No, but I can
Oh
only
my-
imagine.
Oh
I've
my
seen
god.
them clips.
I don't need to watch
It's
it to
fucking
understand.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Dude, it is. Whew.
Yeah, I bet.
Like those barbed wire massacre matches that TNA did, yeah, they're kind of fun, but
That's nothing compared to this.
oh yeah, that's like fucking happy fun time shit compared to this match. You know? But yeah, I totally think out of everything on this list, this should be number 1.
Yeah, fair enough.
If not Raven, Crucified, Sandman.
I don't think it should be number 1. But coming in at number 9 is ECW invades Raw in 1997 and Lawler invading ECW.
Yeah. Did you ever hear Bruce Pritchard talk about it?
Oh.
So he said when they did it, him and I think maybe Vince were like the only ones who knew what was going on. Like they just kind of came, they showed up and they were, getting a little rowdy and stuff, right? But like nobody in the back knew. So like the entire locker room was like about ready to come out and beat the shit out of the ECW guys. They had some kind of Paul and Bruce had some kind of safe word where if Bruce said this word, then Paul would just be like, all right, we're out of here, so he said it to Jack Briscoe, and Jack was just looking at him like, are you fucking kidding me? Or Jerry, sorry, not Jack. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? You knew about this and you didn't tell me? And I guess the Undertaker came up to him afterwards and was like, man, if you're going to do that kind of shit, you got to let me know, because we were about ready to beat the shit out of them.
Oh man. But Lawler invading ECW, ironically, was also the same night that Dreamer also defeated Raven for the first time.
That's right.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Coming in at number 8 is Brian Lee versus Dreamer in the swinging scaffold match. That's the one you were thinking of earlier, where the table fucking breaks and gets stuck and shit.
Yeah.
Fun fact, the swinging scaffold match, they just call it a swinging scaffold match because you know who rigged the scaffold?
No.
Sandman. All it is like some plywood on some other shit. I think it's on like some steel, and they chained it up to the ceiling. It's not a real scaffold.
Oh my.
Well, a lot of the original scaffold matches that they did were just ladders with like fucking boards across them.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit safer than that, I guess, but still, the board could just give way at any moment.
And the way they had it set up, like if they went off one side, they would fall in the crowd. If they went off the other side, they would land on the tables.
Yeah.
So you're either killing a lot of people or you're killing yourselves.
We're getting very badly injured.
Yeah. They did a lot of shit that they should have got sued for.
Yep.
They did so much shit.
Yep. But they didn't care.
No. Most of their fan base didn't either, to be fair.
No.
Yeah. No.
No, they only cared about whores dancing on a stage.
And then they hated Kelly.
Yeah. I think the zombie killed the second run of ECW.
No.
Vince killed the second run of ECW.
Well, if you want to get on a more
ECW
broad
on
term,
sci-fi.
yes.
Big Slow is ECW champion. Like, come on.
The second run of ECW died when Sabu put Just Incredible through a table and the match ended in DQ.
Yeah.
That's when that ECW died.
Yeah.
It had potential, even with the zombie and all that bullshit and Macho Libre and shit. It still had potential, but once I saw Sabu put Incredible through a table and the match ended in DQ, I knew it was over.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 7 is the loser gets caned 10 times match with Dreamer and Sandman.
May I please have another, sir?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yes, that's how it goes. Yeah, yeah.
That's a rough thing to watch too, boy.
Yeah.
Only because you feel what the crowd's feeling, because they say it on there. It's just like the first 2, the crowd's like, yeah, hit him. And then once you get like the shot 6, they're just like, please stay down.
No, stop. He's
We
already
can't
dead.
watch this anymore.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, stop it. He's already dead. Going at number 6 is the house party ring collapse.
Oh God, with fucking Public Enemy.
Yeah, Public Enemy used to invite fans into the ring to celebrate with them, kind of like Junkyard Dog. But Junkyard Dog didn't bring in 9,000 kids.
No, they'd all be plants. There's a difference.
And plus, it's an ECW ring, so I doubt it was built to hold that much weight.
Oh God, no. Yeah, it was probably on its last legs already.
Yeah. The ring just kind of shifted over and then fell over, but then they all kept partying. It's a ECW, baby.
Yeah.
They all kept partying.
Oh my God, in a sense of holy shit.
Exactly. They just kept going. Yeah. They just kept partying.
The ring fell down. They're like, oh shit, it fell. Anyway, yeah.
Oh shit, it fell. Well, we had to take it down anyway.
Coming up next is Mike Awesome versus Taz, a WCW contracted wrestler versus a WWF contracted wrestler in an ECW ring for the ECW championship.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You would never see that these days.
No.
Nope.
Wow. Not with you guys. With AEW guys, maybe.
Mr. Tony
Ring of Honor. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Impact. Yeah. Back then, it was kind of unheard of.
Yeah, but you would never see like Vince and Tony like, okay, send your AEW champion over here to fight my fucking WWE champion.
Yeah,
in an Impact ring.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah, no, that would never happen.
Yeah. They did do a talent deal with Impact though. Once.
They what?
They did a talent deal with Impact once.
Yeah, that was one time, so Christian could go down there
for one night.
Well, it was for flair, more or less.
Yeah, but did you ever hear the story about that?
I did, yeah. Bruce Pritchard.
They're like, oh, you could have had anybody. They're like, yeah, well, not the big people, but yeah, they could have had anybody. And Dixie chose Christian. Well, yeah, why? I don't know. She liked Christian.
Well, he was just like, he's like, well, you're not going to get Cena, but you fucking ask for him.
Yeah.
You don't start with Christian.
Yeah, you don't start with,
You're not going to get Cena, but you at least ask for him.
Please ask, can we have Cena? Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Even if you went to Christian then, I think it'd be too early. Nothing against Christian. I love me some Christian.
Yeah, exactly. But like they basically said, listen, we need Ric Flair. You guys can have anybody on the table. Who do you want? Like, can we have Cena? No, you can't have Cena. Okay. Let me see who else is here. Can we have Taker? No, you can't have Taker. All right, well, fuck. Can we have Christian then? Yeah, you can have Christian.
Yes, even definitely have Christian.
Even the third pick.
Contract.
Again, I love Christian, but fuck.
Coming in at number 4 is the Crucifixion of Sandman.
I would put this
higher. I honestly would.
Angle almost left pro wrestling. Like,
it's surprising they didn't get canceled after that.
They almost did.
Yeah, they. Really,
one of the rare times the ECW crowd was not feeling it.
They were offended. They were like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they were offended. They were just in stunned silence, just like, what the fuck?
I wonder if that's on the network.
No, I believe it is not. I believe
probably not.
No. Scrubbed that, yeah.
Like, but let's say the crucifixion didn't happen and Kurt Angle joined ECW. Can you imagine how different of a fucking career he would have had?
It might
He would have
not
been king of the death match, Kurt Angle and shit.
No, he wouldn't have got into death matches.
If he was in ECW.
Not necessarily. Benoit was in ECW. He wasn't in death matches. Eddie Guerrero was in ECW.
Well, I guess you could say Benoit was in a death match, just a different kind.
Oh.
All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. Got to give you credit there.
What do you do when you win that kind of death match? Well,
You die.
you go to jail or you die. Yikes. So number 3.
Number 3, the night the line was crossed.
What is this
St.
again?
Douglas saying you can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
This is probably pretty properly placed, to be honest. Jesus Christ.
I would have thought number 1.
Todd Gordon.
Like, if I were somebody in WWE, I would have thought this would have been number 1.
Well, that was the birth of ECW.
They don't give a fuck about the NWA anyway, so.
Heyman planned that. Like, Todd Gordon had no idea. Like, Heyman was just like, yeah, fuck it. And then Gordon was like, are you sure you want to do this? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Hey.
The funny thing was that they were crowning a new champ, and then they ended up vacating it. And then I think that's when it went to Severin, too. Or was it Candido? It was either Severin or Candido. I can't remember.
Superfly.
Coming in at number 2 is Beulah and that dancing whore making out.
Hey, the dancing whore did more.
Hey, she made the list twice, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they reveal that Beulah has been cheating on Tommy with Kimona, and the first ever lesbian storyline was born.
Yeah.
But number 2?
Yeah, I know, right? It seems a little high. Just a little.
Yeah.
And the number 1 OMG moment in ECW history, according to WWE, which is one I'm just like, I would have put like in, oh God, I would have put like probably in like 50 through 40. I would have put this moment in there. The chair storm.
Yeah.
I probably would have put it a little bit higher than that.
It was cool, but I wouldn't have put it anywhere near number 1.
Oh,
it wouldn't have been number 1. Maybe top 10. Because that is a holy shit. Like
top 10?
Yeah. I mean, people are just whipping chairs.
I'd rather the dancing whore be in top 10.
No. That's dangerous, man. People just whipping chairs all around the fucking arena.
I thought you were going to say dancing whore. That's dangerous. There's nothing dangerous about a dancing whore.
Dude, they could have touched her. They could have scratched her. They could have breathed on her wrong.
They could have threw a chair at her head.
Yeah, I guess. But still, like, I mean, when you don't have mass transit on here and you put the chair incident in there, like, I mean, was that Bring Your Own Weapons night?
I don't know.
Or was that a different one?
I don't know. Once I saw Chair Storm at number 1, I just turned off the documentary.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. That never should have been number 1. Like, I mean, yeah, it was a little bit wild and violent and very dangerous, but compared to what else had gone on, like, even the Bring Your Own Weapons nights when people would show up with legitimate sinks. Like, I just went out and bought this sink at the hardware store. Use this, please. Like, what? Like ECW house shows would have Bring Your Own Weapons night, and fans would bring like their own weapons, like frying pans and kitchen sinks and bricks and like all this shit.
They didn't throw them into the ring.
Well,
you start throwing the weapons around, that's when it gets real dangerous.
But I mean, even still,
again, not number 1, but I would say top 10. Well, they obviously left mass transit off for reasons.
But they put them on Rise and Fall, though.
Yeah, but this list was made after that, wasn't it?
Yeah, but still.
Something could have changed. I mean, he died recently, didn't he?
Oh.
Eric Koulis?
Yeah, he died.
I mean, he died a while ago.
Was it a
Yeah.
It was probably
New
after
Jack
he died.
passed recently.
I think he died like in the second year we were doing HWL, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they kept him off for a reason, but anyways.
I disagree. All right. Well, that was the top 50 OMG moments of ECW. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that there. We are a little over in time here, so let me hurry up and get into our sponsor here, which is MoviesRUSA.net. Great company. If you guys are looking for a hard-to-find title, like just released at the time of this recording, if you guys remember the old sitcom Smart Guy with Taj Mowry and
I
everything.
love that show.
Yeah, the whole series released on Blu-ray for only $29.99.
Dope.
Yeah, released the whole
Oh,
series.
but I bet we can get it cheaper if you use a certain promo code, right?
You can. It's
Oh.
$29.99, and if you use checkout code 3-way, the word, not the number, if you use checkout code 3-way, that's only going to cost you $15 because you're going to get 50% off.
That's one
Wow.
hell of a deal.
Yeah, hell of a deal. All right, and that's only one of almost 2,000 titles they carry there. So head on over to MoviesRUSA.net and check them out. And use checkout code 3-way, save yourself 50%. They're good to me, so I'm going to be good to them. So yeah, let's head into our wrestling fact of the week. Nick, what you got?
Okay, so you know what the longest wrestling match ever is?
Oh, it's got to be from like the 50s. 50s.
Yeah.
Oh
Nah,
no.
it's
No.
old.
No.
It's old.
So,
it's old.
the longest professional wrestling match ever was actually back on November 6, 2010. It lasted 12 hours and was promoted by Shockwave Impact Wrestling in the US. It was the Ultimate Iron Man match in Sydney, Ohio, at the Shelby County Fairgrounds. It was contested by Brandon Overholzer, Dark Angel, DJ Tom Sharp, Logan Cross, and Sid Fabulous. I don't know who any of these people are. Tim Lutz. It's in Guinness as the longest recorded professional wrestling match. The match itself, it was consisted of the same 6 participants rotating for the duration of the 12 hours. The wrestler with the most accumulated pinfalls and submissions after 12 hours was deemed the victor. Shockwave Impact Wrestling is actually an affiliate of the NWA. We had 12 hours. 12
Who
hours.
won?
Lightning Tim Lutz
Huh.
to earn the SWI's Iron Man Championship.
There was some matches back in like the 20s and shit that went like fucking close to 12 hours too. Like they were ridiculous back then.
They're beating the hell out of each other and just no one would like concede.
Yeah.
The booker's like, oh fuck. Why did I just say go out and give me a winner, damn it?
That's when professional wrestling was born. Like, damn, I should just tell one of them that they're allowed to win.
Just tell them who wins.
And that
Jeez.
man met a woman and gave birth to Vince McMahon Sr.
All right, let's get into our questions here and a few comments. Like Tony Dingle just said, great episode last week for Crown Jewel, which Crown Jewel actually got some pretty decent numbers on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew says, totally agree with the sentiments on Cole. He is in a weird spot in AEW. He does not need a group, but if he is the leader, he is so small, so he needs muscle, but he is great on the mic. All right, and Jason says, great episode, and what is your favorite food?
Pizza.
Hamburgers.
Pussy.
Wait, hold on a second. What were you saying earlier about that whore dancing?
Doesn't mean I wouldn't eat her.
Fair enough.
No, but like actual food, oh god, I don't know, man. Like, it's kind of hard for me to pick like a favorite food. I like so many different things because I'm a fat ass.
Yeah.
And he also wants to know, what's your favorite album?
Dark Side of the Moon. Pink Floyd.
Heart of Saturday Night, Tom Waits.
I think mine would either have to be Worlds Collide by Dead by April or Not Too Late by Norah Jones. Two opposite ends of the spectrum there. But
Yeah, no shit.
Andrew wants to know, who would you like to see emerge as a breakthrough talent as a result of the draft? Think like Theory becoming Intercontinental Champion or Shotzi getting a women's title match. Basically, someone who has been a mid-card or lower and see them break through.
Big Shank, baby.
Big Shank.
Big
Big
Shank.
Shank.
Big Shank.
Who's the Olympic guy again that was just signed?
Gable Steveson.
Yeah. I know we were talking tonight about him a little bit earlier, but I'd like to see them actually do something with him because, I mean, it'd be great to have an actual professional
Gable.
Olympic wrestler. Yeah, Gable and Gable.
Half brother to Chad Gable. Gable.
Just make it Gable and Gable. It could be a tag team.
Gable and Son.
Gable and Son. Wait,
I don't know.
This guy's supposed to be Gable's son.
I don't know. I don't know. I doubt she'll ever get over, but Dana Brooke.
Yeah, she probably won't get over, not at this point. If she was going to get over, it probably would have happened a couple years ago.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite classic Survivor Series match or team? That's one thing I miss about Survivor Series. How come they don't give the cool names anymore, like the Rude Brood? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you.
I can't say I have a favorite. I love the gimmick and the concept, but I can't say I have a favorite.
Yeah,
so many good teams.
I actually do have a favorite. It's actually the first one they did after the new brand split for Raw versus SmackDown.
I was gonna mention that one actually.
Was that the
if
one
I had
with,
to pick a team?
Styles, Wyatt, Ambrose,
Orton,
Shane versus
Reigns, and someone were like Reigns.
That one was good. Yeah, I did like that one.
He spears Shane out of the air, and Shane kicks out because he's concussed and shit.
Strowman, Jericho, Owens, Reigns, and Rollins. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
that was a good match. That was a really good match.
And that's when Ellsworth was tagging around with Ambrose, and they were picking on that too because Jericho was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
He was the team mascot that year.
That's right. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, James Ellsworth.
Ellsworth is a god amongst men. You stop it.
Yeah. Okay.
Andrew also wants to know thoughts on Hit Row.
I like the Hit Row gimmick. I hope it's going to be sad when they botch Swerve and give all the limelight to Top Dollar because he was on A&E. I think AJ Francis, Top Dollar could be something, but I think he needed more time in NXT. Swerve was definitely ready for the main roster, but I don't know that Ashanti Adonis, AJ Francis, and Brianna Brandy were. If they do it right and they actually allow them the chance to get over and not just be another Sanity or Wyatt family or something like that when they're just jobbers to the star factions, okay, but right now I don't know. I like the act, I like the gimmick, but I'm going to reserve my judgment until I see a little bit more on the main roster.
I'll keep mine short and sweet. Hey, cool.
Nice.
Shelby?
Thoughts on Hit Row?
Yeah.
None.
Wow, even shorter than mine. Okay. All right, and Tony wants to know favorite foreign object used in a wrestling match.
Steel chain.
Oh, you can't go wrong with a good old steel chair.
True.
I've always loved the trash can.
Huh.
And the Spanish announce table.
They don't use a Spanish announce table anymore.
They don't really have a Spanish announce table anymore.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. They fired.
It's always the
Spanish
German one they put
announcers.
at ringside now. Whenever they have like 3 at ringside, it's always German and some other language they always put down there.
They ought to
is
put
it
the
like
Japanese
Hindu or some
one
shit?
down there. Because of Funaki. And I love how even when they introduce the Japanese announce team now, Funaki's always like, number one.
Yeah.
Funaki, number one.
Yeah. Yeah. I always get a kick out of that. He's still doing that gimmick.
Tony wants to know, did Carmella get a new boob job or is she just wearing a better push-up bra?
Ew. She looks way too plastic. I've never found Carmella attractive.
No.
She just
I never
looks too
found her
plastic.
attractive until she started wearing the one pieces. That's when I was just like, okay, I can get behind her.
Yeah.
And like that picture I sent the other day where like, you know, that person said, I wanna love as strong as those straps. I was like, yeah, yeah.
No.
Well,
No, sorry.
your opinion is wrong.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Really?
Fuck if I know.
Okay. Deported Chinese nationalist wants to know. He wants us to rate each other out of 10 as friends. Honestly, and no holds barred. Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Everybody
10.
gets a 10.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
Everybody gets
All
10.
right. Otherwise, we wouldn't do the
10.
podcast.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
This question is for everyone except artists. What is the most Canadian meal there is?
I was thinking about this earlier, Nick, and I have the answer. All dressed motherfucking chips.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, you know, if we're talking a meal here.
All dressed chips. It's the only answer.
If we're talking a meal, though, you're going to haul ass over to Harvey's and get yourself one of those Harvey's burgers with poutine and then some all-dressed chips on the side. There you go.
See, I figured the answer would be poutine.
Nah, man, all dressed chips. That's the food of Quebec specifically is poutine, and it's poutine.
Poutine with maple syrup flavored gravy.
Okay,
I've never
now
had
you're just
that.
nasty.
That sounds good, actually.
That sounds fucking disgusting, actually.
That's what I'm like. You're just nasty now.
Just pour the maple syrup on it instead of the gravy.
Oh,
Oh, ew.
nasty fuck.
That's
it'd be good. I'll
gross.
bet. It'd be good. Hot
It
maple
might be
syrup.
good, actually, you know.
I think it would be good. I really do. I'll
think
bet
you're
you it's
wrong.
done somewhere. You just gotta
If
go
those
find
fries were really, really crispy.
it. Maple syrup.
I would rather eat out sunny after a workout.
Smoke.
Ugh. Oh, that's gross.
So it's better than maple syrup and cheese curds on my goddamn French fries.
Hey, I think it'd be pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I
don't know
think you'd be
about
pretty
that.
fucking wrong.
I mean, they have a maple bacon poutine.
Yeah, see, that's fair. You
Yeah.
have a point. But we
Yeah.
shouldn't get me onto maple bacon. We know what happened last time.
Ah,
All right, Tony wants to know early predictions. Who do we think are winning the Rumbles?
Braun Breaker.
Really?
Fuck it, I'm going with it. It's so hard to predict right now, especially
King
like I'm not really
Woods
watching.
and Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, I can get behind. I don't know if I can get behind King Woods.
If not King Woods, Matt Riddle.
Oh, that's worse. Oh,
Maybe he'll finally get back in the limelight, but maybe Cesaro.
That'd be cool. I'd be down for that.
I could also see Bork Laser coming in and winning the Rumble to get back.
No.
Please,
God,
yes, do it. Yes.
Bork's gonna come in at number 2 and Bork everyone.
Bork
No.
comes in at number 1 and Bork destroy.
Oh,
Bork. Bork.
And as for women, God, who would win? You know what? Because I think she'll be ready to go by then. I'm going to make a bold prediction and say Lacey Evans.
she's ready to go as is apparently, or she's in training anyway.
I'd like to train her.
I think I read that she's expected at the Performance Center again in December, but I
I'd
don't
expect her at the Performance Center.
I'm sure her husband would have things to say to you there, pal.
I'd say some things to her husband.
We're caught in a loop here. We need to get out of this.
I get caught in her loop.
Okay.
And the last question here from Rob Tyler. What has been you guys' favorite movies this year?
I haven't seen any new movies.
I think The Suicide Squad was one of mine, and this horror movie called The Funhouse. Those have been
I
two.
was supposed to see the Suicide Squad, but yeah, that never happened.
You can pick up The Suicide Squad at moviesarusa.net. Use checkout code
Hey.
save 50%.
Right on.
Right on. I'll go with Willy's Wonderland.
Wiley's Wonderland.
It's Willy's.
Oh, it is Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah.
That's a good one too there. I really like that.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it for questions. Let's get into our vintage picks of the week, which is usually a segment, show, match, whatever. So Nick, what's your vintage pick of the week?
This one's kind of very out there. It's from a SmackDown in August 2005, specifically August 11th, 2005. It was a match between the Mexicools of Super Crazy and Psychosis versus the team Scotty Too Hottie and William Regal. And there's, yeah, so this was like during like the Mexicools' like first couple weeks, and they were just kind of fucking shit up. And they interrupted a match between Scotty and Regal. And then so in revenge, Scotty and Regal teamed up. And Scotty was trying to get Regal to do the worm, but then Regal said fuck it and walked out on the match, and the Mexicools fucked up Scotty Too Hottie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna say that sounds like a weird team. Like how the fuck
is
did
a
that
really
happen? I'm
weird
glad you gave me
team.
the backstory on that because I was like, how the fuck did that team happen?
Yeah.
This isn't, I don't know how vintage this would be necessarily, but Survivor Series 2017, Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles, where
Bork.
just fucking smashes AJ Styles' head into the mat like a basketball. Fucking incredible. I remember watching that like, holy shit, how's he gonna get out of this? Oh, that's how. He's just gonna kill AJ. Great match.
My vintage pick of the week, believe it or not, involves Brock Lesnar, and it's actually a Joe Rogan bit.
Oh, yes.
Joe Rogan does his stand-up bit about Brock Lesnar, about like how big he is and everything, and it's a great bit. If you just type in Joe Rogan,
Come and fuck you.
you're just thinking, please don't fuck me. The only guy in here that's big enough to stop him is Josh, and he might be like, I might want to see how this plays out, man. I mean, like, come on, are you gonna stop him? What? Brock smash you and just do a whole fuck stampede? So yeah, just type in Joe Rogan, Brock Lesnar, and it's a fucking funny bit. I was just checking it out. So yeah, that's the bell. So you know what that means. That signifies the end of the three-way dance wrestling podcast here. As for next week, I don't know what we're doing yet. Maybe we'll figure out something. Maybe I'll reach into the old idea page there and see what's there for us, and we'll do something then. Unless you guys have any ideas.
Shit list.
You want to do the shit list?
Let's do the shit list.
Get a shit list. All right. So next week we'll be talking about our most hated wrestlers.
How many is that? Like 10 or?
247.
No, I don't even know 247 wrestlers unless we
I don't know
count all of the
247 that I
board order.
hate. That's for sure. Yeah, everybody in the
Yeah,
top.
probably 10, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, so we will see you guys next week. Leave your questions in the comments down below. Support our sponsors down there as well. Use the checkout codes. And until next time, for Nick and Shelby, be breezy, guys.